245 on an officer. 245 on an officer. 45 on an officer. He's trying to run us over. He's trying to run us over. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
These officers are responding to the scene of a suspected car theft after a concerned citizen called 911 in the early hours of November 6, 2023. The caller was woken by a disturbance in the middle of the night and caught 3 people trying to break into a vehicle parked outside his home. When officers arrived, the suspects were still at the scene, but this 911 call was going to be anything but routine and would leave one person with devastating injuries and clinging onto life.
Bars, taking tools out and everything, so one is reported.
They're actively taking things out of this truck?
Yes. Yeah, they are active right now. Yeah, they are active right now.
Code to recovery, just stopped in front of us.
Berkeley, California, is a city where vehicle theft is higher than the national average. In fact, it's a city ranked in the bottom 4% for overall safety, and the police on the ground are fighting a constant battle to maintain law and order. Officers on the graveyard shift face a tough battle, as they only have around 9 officers on duty for a whole city. But occasionally, they'll get a helping hand from a member of the public, like they did on November 6, 2023, when police dispatch in Berkeley received a call from a concerned resident who'd noticed a disturbance outside his home that looked suspiciously like a crime in progress.
Hello? Hey, good morning. Hi, I want to call in for, I see that the homeless people got this company truck which looks stolen, and they got 12 bars, taking tools out and everything, so one is reported.
They're actively taking things out of this truck?
Yes. Yeah, they are active right now.
The incident took place around 5:30 a.m. at Grayson Street and 7th Street, which was an area that had a higher rate of crime than other parts of Berkeley. In this case, it appeared the alleged thieves had spotted a company vehicle that was still loaded with tools and had decided to help themselves.
I see them, they got 12 bars opening the toolboxes right now, like forcibly open them.
Okay. And are these toolboxes were in the truck?
Yeah, it's part of a truck. It's a utility truck.
Okay. And how many people do you see?
3.
Officers from the Berkeley Police Department were dispatched and found 3 suspects were still at the scene. One officer managed to detain suspect number 1, 37-year-old Samuel Becker. But there were still 2 suspects on the loose, and they didn't intend on sticking around.
Showing up at Grayson 11 at 401.
The driver, 39-year-old David Bonino, and his passenger, 30-year-old Zoe Craven, had tried to flee the scene in a Ford Expedition. But they didn't realize they were driving down a one-way street. If the officer in pursuit could use their patrol vehicle to block the suspect's escape, then the chase would come to a swift and harmless end before it had barely begun.
Chad, we got a suspect vehicle going southbound.
Handcuff him.
We got one thrown down right now, and we got one that just ran into an RV. Hey, 22, it's a dead end. Triple.
Even though Bonino had come to a dead end, he wasn't ready to give up, so he made a sharp U-turn in an attempt to lose the pursuing officer. But the only other escape route was blocked, and Bonino was about to use desperate tactics to try and evade the pursuing officers and make a break for freedom.
Suspect vehicle is now going eastbound towards 7th. It's going to be an all-black Ford 8. Code to recover. It just stopped in front of us.
As the suspects sped along Grayson Street, the vehicle came face to face with a patrol car parked right across the center of the road, which belonged to the officer who detained Samuel Becker. There was also a pedestrian at the scene, and although they weren't involved in the attempted theft in any way at all, they were about to find themselves caught up in the middle of the action.
245 on an officer. 245 on an officer.
That was the sound of the Ford Expedition crashing into the pursuing patrol car. Bonino had found himself blocked in and unable to escape by road, but he wasn't ready to surrender and had other ideas altogether. Within seconds, the scene turned into total chaos.
He's trying to run us over. He's trying to run us over.
Bonino had decided to try and escape along the sidewalk by driving straight towards Becker, the officer, and the innocent pedestrian. During the carnage, a gun was discharged.
He's trying to run us over. He's trying to run us over. Shots fired! Shots fired! Shots fired!
And the Ford Expedition came to a crashing stop at the corner of Grayson and 7th Street. Bodycam showed just how close the vehicle came to colliding with them, and the moment the officer opened fire.
You want me to lean up against him? Stop. Don't move. Get back. No. You get back, too. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Stop. Man. Stop. Okay, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything. You gotta move. I'm not.
Bonino had been shot just below the neck, and his injuries were serious. He was slumped over the driver's seat and wasn't responding to the officers. The doors of the vehicle were also locked, so officers would need to take extreme measures if they were going to save Bonino's life.
Stop the car! All right, 10, give me priority traffic. We got the suspect vehicle pinned in, 7th and Grayson, challenging 1. He's still trying to get out.
Hey, there you go. Hey, get ready for medical. We're going. Get ready for medical. Pulling them out. Hey. We're working on getting them out.
Can we open up the rear door?
All right.
Hop over.
Keep your hands up.
What's up? Make sure
I know.
there's a car. Hey, is the car parked?
I can't see.
Okay, you guys
I know.
Get behind it. Hey, all set.
Hey, all set.
Back to here.
I know. Hey, keep going.
Yeah. You got eyes?
I got eyes. Hey, keep your hands up. I got a hold of him. Hey, man, hang on tight. Hang on tight. Hey.
Officers performed CPR on Bonino until the medical professionals arrived and transported him to Highlands Hospital for emergency treatment. Despite their best efforts, David Bonino didn't pull through and was pronounced deceased shortly before 8 a.m. The Ford Expedition turned out to be stolen, and Craven was arrested on suspicion of burglary, vehicle theft, and possession of stolen property, while Becker was arrested on suspicion of burglary and committing an offence on bail. Ironically enough, the offence Becker was out on bail for was also for theft of a vehicle. An investigation cleared any officers of wrongdoing, because although Bonino wasn't armed with a gun, a vehicle was still considered a weapon, and he had put lives in danger. Even though the case was considered closed, Bonino's family were not happy. They'd made a startling claim, telling police they believed Bonino was just innocently driving home and wasn't involved in a theft at all. They said he slowly drove onto the curb and posed no real danger to anyone at the scene. They believed the officers involved should be held to account and Bonino had been killed unlawfully. The last we heard, his family filed a lawsuit against the city in January 2025.
Let us know what you think about this case in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with the next exciting case on Caught and Convicted.